Hey everybody, I'm Ernie Haase.
And we're Signature Sound.
And we're coming to you backstage right before one of our shows. And we were talking on the bus on the way over here for this show, and we were talking about not just this year and the great things that are already happening. If you're watching this video, it's February of 2025. And so we've had a wonderful year already. Our calendar, I told the guys, I promise I'm going to not work more than 75 dates, and already we're up to 90 dates. So, but that's been intentional, and so we just want to check in with you. This is kind of like our way of saying the state of the union of Signature Sound, and just letting everybody know the state of our union is solid. We're so thankful for God's touch on our lives, and you know, I've been quoting from stage a T.S. Eliot line says the end is where the beginning starts, and there's been so many times through my life that what looked like maybe an end of a chapter or a closed door, maybe a church that we've been to so many times or a venue we've been to so many times, they either go a different direction with their style of music, or most recently an old venue in Napanee, Indiana that we love so much just was beyond repair, and they just decided to not do concerts. Whatever it is, God has always opened doors for us. And so we just want to encourage you with that. And for me, this is not my group. I've been given this group by the Lord to manage and to take care of. And you guys have always believed in what we're doing. When COVID hit and we lost a year, and I sat down like this and told you that I was going to try to create a TV show, Friday Night Sing, didn't have a clue what that was, but God used it, and we're just reaching not just tens, hundreds of thousands, millions of people. I mean, just last month, it was like 600,000 people watched our videos just for that month on YouTube alone. So while we will always tour, I always want to tour, we also know that there's a lot of people who cannot get out. There's a lot of places all over the world that we can't get to. So kind of want to give you a little roadmap of what this next few years is looking like, because we're already planning for that. Like I said, we're on a Decades of Love tour. It's February. We got a new show that we're working on. We're doing a live video shoot March the 22nd in Miami, Florida. And we're doing that at Christopher's Home Church. So that's going to be something you guys will love. Much like the Live in Memphis, it's going to be full of just classic, fun quartet music. It's going to be a great night. And then we also have a new show, a theme-based show to celebrate our 250th birthday as a nation. It's called America, Land of Hopes and Dreams. A lot of great Americana songs, and we were even singing "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" because that's America. It feels like you're on what? Main Street, USA. Yeah. So that's going to be in April, and we'll be doing those concerts throughout the year next year in 2025. And then also got a new secretary. My secretary resigned last year, so that was kind of an ending, and I'm like, well, my friend Wayne Hahn said, there's somebody out there waiting for you to make their dream come true. So I've lived that with the cathedrals, and so I got a new secretary, and she's helping me with my scheduling, and it's just really come together. 2025 is, like I said, it's beyond gone. 2026, it's almost already booked. So just want to throw that out there. If you'd like to have Signature Sound, your church, your PAC, Performing Arts Center, we do our gospel, we can do our Decades of Love, we can do the Americana, or we can come and do all of it on one show. Just go to my website, erniehaase.com. The guys have all told me the feedback from their interactions with the crowd at the merch table after the concerts, and I think it's unanimous that, guys, we're gonna have to keep Christopher.
What can I say?
What can you say? You can say, I'm 20 years old.
I'm 20 years old.
He's so excited. He's not 19 anymore. He's not a teenager. So that's a blessing. And last week our bus driver was sick. He couldn't go out with us, and I called Paul Harkey. Actually, Andrew called him, and Paul said, I'll help you boys out. And he drove for us. It was just great. This brotherhood that we have, we protect it with everything we have. And then lastly, I just want to say a big thank you to Andrew Goldman, who's standing back there. I didn't tell him. He didn't get the memo to wear a suit. So look at you. Come on, sit down here next to your buddy. I've known Andrew. We're both from Newburgh, Indiana, and I've known Andrew for what? Long time. And Andrew came with us during the rebuilding after COVID. And I said, hey, have you ever, you've heard the story. Can you run sound for a quartet? He goes, never have, but I think I can. And then he's played the drums. I asked him, can he play drums? He says, I think I can. And he did for our Christmas tour. And he's filled in for every one of us.
Right. Yep.
Every one of us has been sick, and he has went on stage and filled in for us.
Not Chris.
But not Chris. Giving me a little. Let's see.
That's all I got.
That's all, yeah. But the whole thing with him coming, and most of you may know this, Wayne Hunt and I started Stowtown Records 12 years ago. And our partners who came in with us, Landon Bean of IMC and Nate Goebel, we just love creating music and content. And so I told Andrew when he came with us, I said, you come, you help me, and I promise to help you. Because I know your heart. You're a singer first. And for 5 years, he has sat back there at the soundboard, mixing singers, and never said anything, never had an attitude about it. But the game plan has always been that help him for what he thinks is next. And then Peach Goldman, the new endeavor there with Troy and Katie, is taking off. And it's just not fair to him for him to sit behind the soundboard. So we're figuring that out for the next month or two, however long it takes. He said he'd stick around. So Andrew is going to be going into full-time music ministry, and we applaud that. We're so happy for the I Can man.
Thank you, God. You're a champ, man.
You are a champ. So, and there it is again. There's somebody out there who really wants to run sound system and do production for a quartet like ours, and there's somebody out there that's maybe retired and got their house all in order, the kids are all gone, and want to go out and drive a tour bus for a little bit on the 60, 70 dates we're working. And so we're just trusting God with that. And then it's great for me because 2026, most of the summer we're gone. We're just off, and all the guys are doing their thing. Been working with Dustin on a solo record. Yeah. And it's coming together quickly. So even this summer, 2025, he is accepting dates. You can go to my website, erniehaase.com, and check out all the guys' bios, and their email address or website will be there. So you can reach out to Dustin if you're interested in bringing Dustin to your church. And Doug, we started Stowtown Records with Doug. I mean, Doug's already just released the greatest hits record, and he's already working. He's probably working as many solo dates as we are, quartet dates. So we're thrilled, and if you want to book Doug, he just do you a fantastic job. I think Christopher is going to go back and get his diploma in high school. No, he graduated. But he does want to explore further education, especially in the physical therapy field. And I also heard he's working on a relationship. And then Tyler and Wes and Eli, they've joined forces, and man, they are doing on the bus. They're sitting on their laptop all the time, producing music for people out there like you guys who want to sing, who want to maybe have a CD and make 500 copies for your friends in your church. Whether it's a quartet, trio, or a solo, they are building tracks and mixing and editing. They got a production company, and the way we do it by going to Nashville and renting a studio and being there for 5 or 6 days and all that expense, all that equipment, you don't have to do it that way. If you got a limited budget, all you need to do is just reach out to Tyler, Wes, or Eli, and they can put together a musical package for you that you would be very proud of. So as you can see, there are no endings, just new beginnings, new excitement. And me, you may ask, somebody asking?
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna be with Lisa a whole lot more. She's earned that. Whether her dad was gone all the time, and I've been gone all the time, and so we really enjoyed our time together during the year of the pandemic. And I owe it to her. I owe it to my mom and dad who are aging. I owe it to my young nieces and great nephews and great nieces. They need just Ernie at home, just putting good thoughts in their mind and just throwing the football with them, So that's what I'm going to be doing. But I'm always going to be thinking about what's the next song, what's the next tour, what's the next way we can tell the grand old story that never grows old. So that's the State of the Union. That's where we're going, that's where we're headed. And we just want to thank you for this time to talk to you and to share that with you. And as always, continue to pray for us, because we know without God's divine wisdom, all of our human efforts are in vain. So thank you for tuning in, thank you for caring, and here we go.